boomer bachelorette. Yeah, I'm single at my age. But you know, dating is so different today than it used to be, you know? And I think it has to do with how you were raised. Like, how many people here have a mother? In fact, when I was a teenager, my mother tried to take out an insurance policy on my virginity. The closest she could get was collision. $100 deductible. Yeah, she'd call me and say, "Hey, Bunny, are you dating anyone special?" "Yeah, Ma, I'm seeing an albino mutant with hooks." "Is he single?" Oh, let me tell you, my mother had rules. Do your mothers have rules? Oh, she had rules. She used to say to me, "Bunny, you cannot go to bed with a boy until you're married." And I sort of stuck to the same rule. I wouldn't go to bed with a guy unless he was married. I don't do that. But I am a modern woman, I have to tell you. You know, I'm dating now. And I go on all the apps, you know, I go on the websites, you know. For me, they're a little different. You know, you have Match.com, you have Tinder. I have StoneAge.com, SpartanDating.com. If I don't meet someone soon, I'll kill myself.com. I'll tell you about one of the guys I met. We met at a restaurant, and he sits down, and he said, "Before we order, I got to tell you 3 things." I said, "Okay." He says, "Number 1, I have a bad back. Number 2, I have diabetes. Number 3, I had open heart surgery." I said, "Wait a minute, you made a mistake. Tomorrow is your doctor's appointment. Tonight is your date." So then I went out with another guy, and oh, it was so romantic. We met for dinner, but this was a fancy dinner, really. You know, we had tablecloths and candlelight, and he sat next to me on the booth, you know, and oh, I felt myself getting damp down there. I realized I just spilled my chicken soup. And you know how when you meet a guy, you know, you take pictures of each other with your phone, and then you post it on Facebook, and so he and I, we took pictures of each other's. He took my liver spots and I took his skin tabs. And we posted it on our doctor's website. He wanted to know what it was. And out with another guy. And we actually went out, you know, a couple of times, 3 times. And I thought, oh, this could really go somewhere. Oh, gosh. And then we're dancing, you know, we went to a club and I like to dance and he was dancing. And suddenly he says to me, "You know, you look better with darker hair. Why don't you color your hair?" And I said, "Oh, okay, you know." And he said, "And you should grow it longer, you know, it'd be nice." And then he says, "You know, you'd look good 10 pounds thinner." And I said to him, "I don't get it. If you don't like the way I look, why do you keep asking me out?" He said, "Well, I'm in real estate. I like fixer-uppers." But I want to tell you, you know, it's like, my guys, the guy I went out with, they didn't have 6-packs, they had 48 packs. But then a younger guy actually contacted me on Tinder, and he was only 25. I mean, this guy was unbelievable looking. Oh my God, and he was in a military uniform. I know what you're thinking, you know, but he said no, he liked older women. So we started writing to each other, and he really was so complimentary, and he liked me, and he thought it was cute, and I was funny. And he was, like I said, in the military, so he was over in Germany. But he was going to come see me. And so we had it all planned, the date, and then I get an email from him saying he got robbed, and he had no money. And could I send him some? So I wired him some money. But then it's okay, because he was going to come again 2 weeks later. And he said he bought a new ticket. But you know what? It was a counterfeit ticket. And so he didn't have the money. And so I sent him some more money. And then, but it was all okay, because he said he was still coming. He was still going to visit me, and I was so excited because he had a 6-pack. He was 25 years old, you know. I was excited. So then, would you believe it? He got sick. Yeah, he was in the hospital, and he had a bad kidney. But I had run out of money, so I sent him a kidney. And so I don't want a one-night stand. I don't want a casual dating. I want a husband. You know, and so I thought, all right, I'm going to go on all my sites and I'm going to tell the truth. I want to get married. I want a husband. And a couple days later, I went to the mall and I had hundreds of responses to my question, I want a husband. And they were all from women saying, you want a husband? Take mine. Thank you. I'm Bunny Bernstein.
Wow, that was incredible. Bunny Bernstein, everybody. On a retirement, band it out.